Yeah, now if you're fired up about this particularly, you should have a look at Aldi today also formally came out and said it's not going to be in the Australia Day game anytime soon. Sophie, now again, I did make clear reference earlier in the week. I don't really care about the ban side of things. If you want to do that, that's fine. You're right as a consumer, right? My issue was how Woolworths trumpeted it, re-trumpeted it, over-trumpeted it. Now we get the stuff about what flags are going to appear and all the rest of it here. I thought that one of the messages that came out of The Voice was the corporate positioning on social issues is a little on the nose sometimes. But again, I just want to talk about this poll because the poll will be used and quoted everywhere that only 1 in, 5 in 100 people care about the issue. Well, I just want the yes/no version.
Well, that's fair enough, Paul. But of course, if you ask Australians, do they care more about a boycott or the cost of their fruit and veggies and groceries, it's pretty obvious what they're going to say is more important. But I think the big issue here, Paul, is that while a lot of people probably won't boycott Woolworths, they are doing their brand an awful lot of damage. This latest business about putting up Indigenous flags, they're just dividing people unnecessarily. I want to be able to go to the supermarket, and I'm sure many of the viewers do too, buy my groceries, my toilet rolls, my bottle of milk, whatever, and not be told what I'm meant to be thinking and not be pushed these agendas down our throats. And Paul, I'd also ask, how about Woolworths provide the statistics that show that this was a commercial decision? Because I'm very sceptical this was a commercial decision. This is a political decision. They are being very divisive here, and I think this has absolutely nothing to do with commercialisation.
Yeah, but also, Henry, give us an idea here about what you would like people to do. You've certainly got something up on your website to back in Australia Day and to do so hard.
Absolutely, Paul. Well, I've got a bill before the Parliament called the Australia Day Bill 2023, and essentially that would provide Australia Day with the same protections that exist for our national flag. So if any government ever wanted to change the date, they'd have to actually take it to the Australian people and put it before them as a plebiscite and have the 26th of January as one of the options in that vote. So that's the protections that Howard put in place for our flag back in '98. And of course, no one's attempted to change the flag because the degree of difficulty is way too high. And I think that would pretty much bring an end to the perennial debate that we get each year and hopefully prevent these corporates from trying to throw their agenda down our throats when we're trying to quietly shop.
No, absolutely. But also in this scenario where, okay, if you're going to move your national day, and if it is the most popular position, then obviously it would effortlessly be able to pass with the approval of the Australian people. But we all both know that, again, another poll around today showing only about 30% of people are believing that there's a great need to change the date. In fact, there is a very significant growing number of people who support my position, which is the Noel Pearson one, which is about the two-day solution. Look, let's be honest, it's an extra public holiday, but still, the idea of 25 and 26. But let's see where we go.